Gravita. When you need me, all you gotta do is holler. Gravita. Not for real, I'ma hear you when you holler. I'll be right there in my cape, FSK below my collar. Oh, trouble want some trouble, well then I'm double, let's get it poppin'. I got some issues I've been dealing with. About to lose my scholarships. Friends, family, loved ones, so you know inside I'm sick. You may think you're tough, but you don't know what you're about to get.
All right. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy 1st of March. It is Women's History Month. It is a new month altogether. And it is Wednesday, which means new comics are out. It's your girl, Fee Soleil, aka Vigilance. It is so great to see you guys and check in and give you the latest of all things FSK. Of course. Oh, I'll bring it later. I'll remember it next week. Just remind me in the comments. I have a cool surprise for you guys. When just because it's always fun to deal with you guys. Hey, Uncle Fishy. I love you, Uncle Fishy. Great to see you guys. So glad you could make it. I know we have a lot of great things in store for you today. Like I said, we got new comics coming out, but of course I got to tell you about the places that hold it. And I got The Laughing Ogre. I like that name. It's such a nice name for a comic book place. You know, if you're in town and you actually have, the urge to be like, hey, I want to get some comics, The Laughing Ogre is the place for you. So I highly recommend you go and get your FSK comics there, or anywhere else. Or of course you can go onto our website and get our merch. Look, I ain't going to stop you. You like it, I love it. But make sure you check them out. Next thing we have is the highlight book. So, of course, like I say, every Wednesday, there's new comic books that are released all across the country. So, of course, it only makes sense that I'm going to highlight one of our very own, Spider Squirrel. I don't know why I wanted to say it that way. Maybe because of the squirrel type of thing. So, do you like fun hero comics like Blue Beetle and Booster Gold? Well, ready for some more moments in your books? Then Spider Squirrel is for you. Join Spider Squirrel and his trusty pal Trash Panda on the multiversal adventure in dating, sort of. You'll just have to read it to know, So I love Spider Squirrel. I even love the creators of it. He's absolutely amazing. Charlie is great. So please get your hands on Spider Squirrel. Go to the Laughing Ogre. Go online. Whatever you do, please, 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 just get the book in your hands. Please, thank you. This is a message sponsored by FSK. So, with Comic-Cons, I know we need to update this list, but it's okay. You're going to have these dates embedded in your mind. You're just going to know where FSK is. By the point, we're just going to be like telepathically communicating. You're just going to know where we are at all times. That's honestly the goal. I think that's kind of cool. You just wake up, you just know. I feel like FSK is going to be here. That's going to be like the goal to aim for. Let's aim for that by the end of 2023. So we have GalaxyCon Columbus, which will be in December, the same time. We also have Cincinnati Comic-Con in September. I'm being really silly today. I was like Earth, Wind, and Fire September is playing in the back of my mind. So that's in September. So that's one way to remember it. GalaxyCon Austin. That's also going to be in September. It's going to be the 1st to the 3rd of September. DreamCon in July. So that will be in Austin, Texas. We also have AnimeCon, which will be in Cincinnati from June 23rd to 25th. And then GalaxyCon Richmond, which is March 24th. It's this month. Can you believe it? It's our first show of the year. Calm myself down again. So it's the 24th to the 26th. So I hope to see you there. I'm certainly going to be there. I'm so excited. Cannot wait to suit up in my Vigilance outfit so I could see all of you guys. And we have another one as well. The Urban Nerd Con. This is in July. This is the 21st to the 23rd. And I believe this one is in Atlanta. So if you guys are in any of these areas, if you are able to travel to any of these areas, make sure you come and represent. Anywhere you go when it comes to anything geekdom, just represent FSK. So we got, again, my girl Vigilance. We got her trade coming. We got a lot of great awesome events that are coming up as well, which I'm excited to talk about. And then, of course, I even got a special treat for you today because we even have someone I'm going to be interviewing, which I'm totally stoked about. But I'm gonna keep going on and talking about this for right now. I'll save that for a second. So we have the art of Ryan Robinson. I can just say this time and time again. Great friend, one of the co-hosts of Five Star Fridays, but just an amazing artist. I just love this. This is the thing about why I love what I do. I just get to be surrounded by talented people all the time. It's really cool. And I get to talk to them and call them my friends. I get to ask them all the funny, silly, kind of stupid questions and just be able to just be myself. So I really appreciate them. And Ryan's great and his work is awesome. And I can't wait for you guys to see what he has done. Epic 21. So we have this card game. Again, if you like cards, like get your hands on this because this is one in the making, but I guarantee you it'll be everything you're looking for and more. We've been talking about this and pushing this. This is also going to be a Kickstarter, but just get your hands on it. I just highly recommend it. You're not going to be disappointed. Get your hands on it. Please. Thank you, Wham Bam. Thank you, ma'am. And of course, with Zero event being a big milestone that's coming up as well. So I also remembered, I know with Five Star and Green Zone, I mean, you just really make sure you check your surveys as well for the emails. I think that was already there, but if you have not, please just check those emails because you just really got to make sure all of those things are taken care of as well so that you can get your stuff. We want you to be able to get all the amazing content we have for you here at FSK. But I gotta hold on. I gotta get it on full screen because I gotta tell you about who I'm gonna be interviewing today. So I'll just say it here. This is it's the man is the reason why I'm here before you right now. When me and my dad is the one that kind of got me into comics, and this person, most epic, known as Mike Watson, he was the one that kind of ran up to me and was like, "Don't want to be weird, but you're the perfect height for my character." And here we are 5 years later. It's crazy that I am being able to cosplay as his character of Vigilance and be able to tell you guys all the latest and new things about FSK. So it's kind of cool to have him and interview him today. So without further ado, I want to bring on Mr. Mike Watson. Oh my God, let me change that. There we go. Hey.
Hey, what's up? Thanks so much for having me on your show.
Well, thank you for setting up the show so I could have it. So I feel like I'm just gonna Uno reverse card that one on you. So how you doing today?
I'm doing good, doing good. How are you?
I am amazing. I know you were doing some awesome things in the community. Want to talk a little bit about that for starters? I know that was a nice little display and you had a great grin on your face. I know the kids were happy.
Oh yeah, that went really good. We were brought out to a middle school to go out and talk to some kids about making comics and stuff. And as soon as I got in there, we set up, and the head of the cartooning club came in there and presented me with a copy of the book that they made, and it was really cool. He was very excited, and his dad was like, "Yeah, we just moved here a couple weeks ago, and he knew at the school, started a cartooning club, and now they're publishing comic books." So, there's that.
That's
Like this
so
kid was
cool.
super jazzed up about making comics, and more kids and parents came in, just answered questions, told them how I got into comic books and what we do at FSK, talked about the diversity that we champion with our books and our characters and stuff. It was a real good event. It was a Black History Night put on by the school for everyone to learn
Oh.
about Black history and Black culture. Food was amazing. I took home a big plate. Uh,
Ooh, did you save a plate? What did you have? What'd you get?
it was classic grandma baked macaroni and cheese. They
Oh
had
my
chicken, they
gosh.
had greens, they had green beans with potatoes in them, they had ham. I mean, they showed out. They showed out, and the food was
They had the
cool.
greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes,
Yeah, 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 yeah. They had it popping. They had it popping, and then
Oh my gosh, that's a great way to finish out the month for February. I mean, that you just had
yeah,
the
it
whole
was
package. That's awesome.
absolutely. It was super, super good.
Oh man, well I love that. I feel like anyone back home, it's always great when I have a chance to talk to Mike because it's just so natural because I get to ask him all the questions and I get to talk and work with him a lot. So I know you have an amazing comic coming up, which is number 13 of Hot Shot. How do you feel? How was the process for that? Because you were really, what was it? Your goal was like 5 pages in like what time frame, and how was that for you?
Hmm. Um, the process for this book was a little difficult because this book is dealing with such uh, a big issue, spousal abuse. Um, and there's a lot of trauma with that, and the story actually being based off of my situation with my mom and stepfather and stuff like that, and recapping and including that story in here. It's been a long process because the pages that I've drawn from this story, are very emotionally charged, and it's kind of my way of settling things because I never got to settle things being a kid that experienced it or whatnot. And some of the pages I had to stop drawing or I had to take a break from it just because the pages were
Wow.
pretty charged with a
No,
lot.
for sure. My goodness.
The book
Ooh,
was originally budgeted for 22 pages, but it ended up being 28 pages.
wow.
Victor was the first person to tell me I'm caught up in my emotions. I need to slow down on I
Wow.
would say the violence. And so it's been a lot, but yeah, we completed the pencils. That is, inks are in work right now on this book. I think Lori is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. She's 15 pages into the inks.
All
Veronica
right.
is starting the colors on it, and we've got some things that we're doing with the letters, with the letter work or whatnot that we're trying to play around with Danny. We haven't made the decision yet. We are going to release a director's cut that will have adult language in it, but it will also contain every piece of work that went into this book. So all the layouts, all the sketches, all the pages, along with the finalized versions. So we just don't know if we're just going to do that solely for digital or if we're going to do it for print as well.
Wow. That's truly incredible. Well, I want to say definitely first and foremost that I see you and I greatly thank you for allowing us to be able to see that piece of, something that was really close to you because I just remember I think you even had my dad kind of read some of the pages
Yeah.
of that and how he was just really captivated by how the story was moving, but just with the pages and with the color, I'm excited for Veronica and Lori and what they're gonna do. It truly is captivating. I think everyone's gonna have a pretty solid conversation about, when they talk to people and going to therapy because like for that you definitely feel that emotion and it's
Mhm.
very easy to get involved and feel that and have that empathetic reach out for hot shot and then also just you as a creator. So that is incredible. I'm so excited for everyone and the people to see it and I cannot wait to share it. Is there any other things that you would want to bring up? What is something that you would want people to know who haven't really got into hot shot and say they just happen to stumble across this newest one? What is your advice to them?
Well, I will tell them it's probably the most violent issue of Hot Shot that we've drawn. There's a lot of resting dogs that needed to get put to bed in this one,
Ooh.
and it's probably the most serious. This arc is probably the most serious one that we've done, like to the point to where we need to put in a page that says if you know someone going through abuse of any type and contact this number, reach out to get somebody help. Like uh, I don't want to dictate or try to persuade or peruse anybody's emotions or anything like that, but it is a journey.
Yeah.
This issue is going to be this issue is kind of like nonstop as you get emotions from Hotshot's mom, from Hotshot, and I like to say that you don't see a lot of uh, characters or in mainstream Western art, comic books or movies and stuff, uh, you don't see a lot of men vulnerable in their emotions and their trauma and crying a whole lot. And you do like it is something that's becoming more recent now in our media, but you're definitely going to experience that in this book with Mike, aka Hotshot, as he goes through this. Like I said, the first two parts are out. Issue 9, issue 10 are available. Issue oh no 9, 10, 11, and are out right now. They're available on our website at FSK Now. Um, we I'm 90% sure that we're going to drop this with the Kickstarter for the trade for Volume 3 of Hotshot. I know there are our hardcore fans are waiting for this issue. We've been previewing pages and stuff. Uh, so we'll see. I'm waiting.
Ooh, that
If
is exciting.
if
Definitely most epic, if I can say.
uh,
So I
it's
know
been
that's
passed
going to be
off to.
exciting. Oh, sorry. Go
Well,
ahead.
no, you're fine. I was just saying it's been passed off to Lloyd Foster, Veronica Smith, and Danny Cooper, who are truly, truly amazing in their fields and
Yeah.
what they do. They make the Hot Shot book look incredible. Without them, it would not be anywhere near the comic that it is. So, now I'm sitting here in my seat waiting as a fan to see what they do, and see the pages come in, one by one as we build this up. So now I have to be in my fandom chair and wait. I'm suffering just like those of you that are waiting for the book.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point because like everybody's waiting. We've seen, especially if you're not in the FSK Now page, what are you waiting for? You got to get in there right now. Just seeing the cover, it definitely just tells you, it beckons to be like, you have to read me, you have to know more about it. So it's so crazy that you say that you're even in the fan chair just waiting to see. So that's a that's such a crazy perspective because I guess I never thought of it that way. That even you have to be in the fan chair and just have to kind of just wait it out in that process. So how long? I guess that'll be like the last question I ask for this part. How long does that usually take? And what is usually your initial process for that? How you've done from the beginning of the first hot shot? Then like how was that time of waiting for you?
Oh well, it's gauged on Lori, Veronica, and Danny's
Mm.
schedules. We all have day jobs that we do and operate, and Lori runs her she runs Unlikely Hero Studios too. So it's a balancing act between schedules. Lori is actually pretty quick with inks, um, and we have a very good work relationship. So we'll give ideas or tips and critique and feedback and looking at stuff as it comes in. But once Danny gets rolling, he normally is pretty fast once he gets invested into it and gets going or whatnot. And Veronica can put out colors rather quickly. But Veronica is becoming very popular in the indie scene, which she deserves every bit of it. She is coloring for several other studios as well. I wish I didn't talk her up so much because now everyone's in her inbox. But she deserves it all. And amongst the many projects that Lori's working on doing the inks for us, she's doing a ton of stuff, leading way with Unlikely Hero Studios with her husband. And Danny is juggling everything in the editor's chair and writing Heroes International, helping me with the internship, looking over letters and stuff for that, and then doing letters for Five Star. And he's editing the second issue right now. So it's it's
Yeah.
all a balancing act. So I
Yeah.
have to be while I'm fevering for it, I have to be patient.
Yes, that is the multiverse of FSK. But all in all, we can definitely say we appreciate all of the work that you guys do. And of course, Mike, please let the people know where they could find you. Of course, I know I try to say that with the ending of that, just so we can wrap it up for the wonderful people at home. Where can they
Oh, no
find
problem. Of course, you guys can find me on Most Epic Art on all social media. FSKnow.com for the Freestyle Comics website. Our Kickstarters are going to be going live here very soon. And you can catch those at fskgo.com. And anywhere in the city of Columbus, I'll pop the trunk on you. I have books in the back. I sell them on the streets. So I'm out here. I'm that bag pusher. So we got to get these books in your hands.
I love it. You're gonna pop the trunk on them. But you always gotta ask the question. But where did you park? No, I'm just kidding. I I love that so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the wonderful opportunities that you've provided for me, but then also just for the fans. We're so excited to see all the wonderful work to come because I know you always work your butt off tirelessly. So, we're so excited for everything that you're going to do. So, if you're not, already, join FSK now. We are
Yes.
going to give a nice little wrap up here now, and we will be over at the FSK Now page. But until next time, we'll see you next week. Be out. Peace out.